We're in the kitchen at Something Different with Chef Steve Oakley. Good to see you.
Nice to see you.
And we're going to do a kind of a creative twist on surf and turf.
Right.
And a really luxurious twist on surf and turf here.
A little bit, yes.
Once again, we have just some wonderful fresh ingredients here, including this ingredient here that is probably, a lot of people don't know what this is.
Duck liver. Some people call it butter, but
yeah.
it's duck
same
liver.
Kind of thing.
It's a little bit different than what's used in France as a goose liver. These are raised as ducks are used in the process of making this foie gras. So it's something that we're going to show today that's real simple. So we're going to.
And I know when we're in France, Dr. Vine cannot get enough foie gras, so it's too bad he's not here with us today.
Yeah. Well, talking about France, we have a little bit of verjus, which is
it's right here.
Basically a wine that's gone to vinegar.
Bad wine.
Vinegar is always used as a kind of cross-reference of cooking foie gras.
And then we have some grapeseed oil here, which this is oil that's very good for you.
Very good for you. Becoming more and more expensive. It used to be one of the lower end cost oils, but now it's good for you, so it's more, and it has a little bit higher smoking point, a little bit nicer flavor than a canola oil or a vegetable oil.
And you're going to use this when you...
We're going to saute the scallops.
Aha.
The foie gras won't need any.
That's what we have here.
We have...
Look at these. These are beautiful.
Some what's called the U10 sea scalp. So in the store, when you're looking for scallops or shrimp, the number always means per pound. So there's 10 of these per pound, as in, say, shrimp 1620. There would be 1620 of those a pound. So if you're planning a party, you'll kind of understand those numbers a little bit better.
And look at how meaty these are. There's no water.
Real meaty, real dry. They're dry, what's called a dry pack scallop, and they're going to caramelize up very nice and have a great flavor, nice and clean and fresh flavor. We have
what do we have in here?
Let's see. This is actually some of the byproducts or the scraps of the foie gras that we've mixed with butter.
Oh.
So we're keeping that butter thing going.
Butter
so
and butter.
That's going to finish the lavish
In case
sauce.
you don't get enough fat, we need a little more.
We need a little bit more to round it out.
I love it.
Little peach relish,
pretty.
fresh peaches, a few shallots, a little bit of basil, and a touch of the verjus. The peaches are nice and fresh and nice and juicy and sweet, so we've added the verjus to kind of balance it out. You always want some sort of acidity and sweetness. Usually some sort of fruit's always paired with foie gras. And then this mixture here is what's called a gastrique, and what we've done is pureed some peaches with a little bit of vinegar and sugar.
Okay.
And it's kind of the French version of sweet and sour. So it's the easiest way to think of it. It has a few shallots in it. That's going to be used as the sauce to finish.
So really this dish is not only going to be just an amazing array of flavors and aromas, but also the different textures with everything.
That's what we're trying to hit.
The crunchy, the smooth, the wonderful.
Yeah,
well, let's get started here. First up, Chef Steve cuts a slice of the foie gras off the entire lobe. He then scores it and salts it. And like you said, a little bit of this goes a long way. It is very expensive, but you don't.
Exactly.
It's not like you're going to serve a giant, big foie gras sandwich.
No.
Although.
Well, that'd be nice. We do a lot of whole roasted foie gras with pork and shallots and stuff.
Interesting.
We'll let those go. You can see there's really no juice coming
at all.
out.
No.
Nice high
Beautiful.
Heat. Let those go.
Those big meaty scallops too.
Chef Steve continues to cook the scallops till they're golden brown, about 1 minute on each side. Then in another hot pan, he wilts some pea shoots.
Big thing, these pea shoots.
Big heavy plate here. Look at that.
Just kind of put a little,
Steve with his
mound.
asbestos fingers there.
So just want to
Kind of artfully strewn across the plate, I would say.
We always want to do things in three, so we're going to...
Why is that?
I think the eye, the aesthetics of it, you know, it's always look better paired in threes instead of fours.
But you notice he has 4 scallops, so the extra scallop is for the chef. Now this is the key right here, isn't it? The hot pan.
You're going to get a lot of smoke that comes off of there.
Listen for the fire alarm to go off here. Woo!
There you go.
Because basically we're searing fat is what we're doing. So it's going to be smoky and it's going to be hot.
Let's see how it gets nice and caramelized. And once we flip it over, then we can, the pan is cooled off a little bit.
And
Still a
that
little
scoring
smoky.
does help. It does with the presentation.
And what we're going to do is move our sauce over here, and we're going to finish it with some of the foie gras butter.
But
It's basically equal parts of butter and the foie gras scraps. We're not going to use a whole lot.
and did foie gras was just put in a food processor or blender?
Food processor and pureed. Then we want to do is it's called mounting the sauce, just kind of
A
take it
French
off the
term.
heat, and let the
Making
butter
it creamy.
nice and mellow. That's our sauce.
That's beautiful. Nice shiny glimmer to it too.
Foie gras is done.
Once again, whenever you cook at home, and obviously with Steve as a professional chef, it's important to have everything right there ready to go.
Yeah, all
I
your
think that's
mise en
really the
place
most
ready to go.
important thing.
Take a little bit of the sauce.
Then it just happens very quickly. How pretty.
Take a little bit of the gastrique we talked about. And some of the relish.
And that's a nice touch, the peach. Is that just because of a seasonal fruit, or?
Seasonal fruit, you can use plums, or even
Ooh,
do
that'd
an
be
apple
pretty, too.
relish with some dried apple in it.
Be a pretty color too.
And this is where the fleur de sel comes into play. Just a few sprinkles over that, and that's the dish.
You've done it again, Steve.
All right.
Thank
Thank
you
you.
for
Thank
our nouveau surf and turf. We'll go run around the block after we eat this.
Thank you.
Thanks.